Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying. So let them help you. Also, be sure to check out my buddy Marcus Davis at the Angel app. He's created an app that will help kids with bullying. So be sure to check him out. Also, we want to tell you guys that one big way you can support us is by going to our YouTube channel at Nonfiction Filmmaker and subscribe. Once we get 1,000 subscribers, then we can start to get a little bit of that revenue, which we will use to finish some films that we want to do to reach out to people who are being bullied and help, and hopefully reach out to senators and politicians to end bullying altogether. Also, a big way that you guys can help is by help the bully exposed without spending any money is by sharing their posts, liking their posts, tagging a friend, commenting something nice, posting a picture, especially if you do buy something. Definitely send us that picture. We want to share it with the world. Give us a shout out and leave a review if you're on Facebook. One great way that we're working now with a lot of other people when it comes to giving a shout out, if you take a post that you enjoy, one of our inspirational posts that you enjoy a lot, screenshot it. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to do one right now, because you guys have asked me a lot about how to do it. So hey, we're live. Might as well do it right now, right? Okay, so you go to our page, okay, and you look for a post that you really enjoy. Let's see. How about this one? Think, grow, prosper. What you do then is just, if you're on, I don't know how to screenshot on an Android. This is only for iPhone users. You press this button here or the button on top. Mine is on the side. And you press the home button. Hey, Dave Speaks. Thank you for joining the show. And there you go. Now you screenshot. What I like to do is I kind of crop it in and look a little professional. It's hard to do. And crop that photo in like that. Post that on your feed. Post that on your feed. Be sure to tag us, and we'll give you a shout out. A lot of you guys have said, "Can you shout us out? Can you shout us out?" That's what we're doing right now, guys. For a limited time only, we are giving shout outs to anyone that screenshots our inspirational post onto their feed. So Voice What's Right has done it 3 times already. So shout out to Voice What's Right. Check out Voice What's Right and the great things that they are doing there. So that is how you can support us, guys. So now let's get to our conversation here. Oh, well, first, let me invite some of the A1s from the day one. Let's get Tully, see if he's available. SK, Blue, Trini. Let's see if Marcus is available. MG is available. Let's see if Voice What's Right is available. Tatiana, Rubia. Yeah, let's see if they're all available. What else? Let's see. I want to, my good friend Sorenza. We're gonna listen to some music here while we're going. Ellie's son speaks. Thank you for joining the show. Where are you from? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find some music here from my good friend Sorenza, who is, I think she's a 14-year-old girl from Indonesia, who is an amazing singer. And if you have not heard this girl sing, boy, you're missing a lot. This girl has a voice. So let's see. Let's go to her SoundCloud. Let me see. I think it's Sorenza. Let me see what her SoundCloud is if you want to check her out. I believe it's Sorenza Unati. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Check her out. Young Blues in the house. So today we're going to listen to Sorenza, an amazing singer. This is her new new release song, Underrated. Great singer. I hope I don't get monetized on YouTube for this one, but we'll see. So cabin fever. What is cabin fever? All right. So cabin fever refers to the distressing, a little too loud there, the distressing, irritated and restless experience when a person or a group of people is stuck in an isolated location or is confined to quarters for an extended period of time. And that's what we're doing. Most of us are doing. Our base right now is again on lockdown. Beaches are closed. Everything's closed. So we're really suffering from this cabin fever. Let's see. So whether you call it stir crazy or island fever or cabin fever, it's important to see that it has something that can get it's something that can get very serious. Excuse me, guys, my notes are screwed up. Over time, cabin fever can get very serious. Young Blue says, I'm working on Lost and Forgotten Deluxe. Awesome. Can't wait to hear it. So let's see. So things that you can do. So how do you deal with cabin fever? One of the best things you can do is walk, okay? Now, some of these you're going to hear repeated because I want to give my personal thing. I've been doing 1 mile a day walk. I think I'm going to start getting to 2 walks a day. So probably 2 miles, hopefully more. You can take a bubble bath with Epsom salt. Epsom salt draws out a lot of toxins out of your body. Baths with Epsom salt are very important. You can shave, even though I have not been doing it, because I probably am getting a little cabin fever being here on the base, just stuck in the house all day. I got no dogs to walk. The dogs are not here. And I think because of the dogs, my family and I are feeling a little bit of cabin fever. So I figured that I would do this talk and we can kind of keep track of ourselves, of our self-help, self-help ourselves and make sure that we don't get deeper into any cabin fever. Now this song is low. I don't understand. One song is high, loud, one song is low. Okay, so we're listening to Sorenza. So shaving your face. When it comes to taking walks and going outdoors, guys, we need about 15 minutes of sunshine a day, and I believe that gives us vitamin D. Kobe, thank you for joining the show. How you doing, Kobe? So going outside, spending time outside in the direct sun, guys, 15 minutes of sunlight can help you with your cabin fever if you're getting that. Let's see. Give yourself, one thing that you can do is to give yourself a routine. Some of you may not be working. My wife's not. She's working. But her true 9 to 5 of really being out there is really not out there. So she might be feeling a little bit of this and you might be feeling a little bit of this because you're not working that routine. You're not keeping that routine. So keep yourself a routine by staying active. And when you stay active, it helps your eating stay active. Because I know me, I have to admit, guys, I have been eating a little too much at times. And I have to really watch myself. I have to really think and say, okay, this is enough eating for today. So I know what it's like to get off your routine. Um, Kobe says, I'm doing good. How about you? I am doing great. The family is getting a, a little bit on the cabin fever side because we've on lockdown still on our base where we live. So I'm giving you guys a few ideas of what you can do to help your cabin fever. Uh, so so keep when you, like I said, when you keep a routine. I'm gonna repeat that. When you keep a routine and you stay active, it helps with keep your eating in routine. Helps keep your sleep on track. I should say, it keeps your eating on track, your sleep on track. So be sure to keep some type of routine, and that's what I've been doing too, right? So I've been trying to do the show during the day and then do another show at night. One for the people on the east side of the world, one for the people on the west side of the world, Asia and so on. So in doing that, I'm trying to keep a routine, and that will keep you sane. That will keep the cabin fever from coming. Maintain a social life. Now, you really can't see a lot of people, I'm going to assume. I know here on the base, we're only really allowed to hang out with one other person, and we have to wear our mask. So if you keep a physical social life, be sure to always wear your mask. Be sure not to go to places that are very crowded, because I wouldn't want you guys catching this disease. So so it's important that, hold on guys, let me change the music here. I want to play more music by Sorenza. So we're listening to her SoundCloud. She's a very talented 14 or 13-year-old girl. Really has what it takes. She's not a superstar in Indonesia yet. She's definitely going to be, that's for sure. So moving right along. So let's see. So maintaining your social life. Even though you may be like us on full lockdown, you can still maintain a social life by calling friends, video chatting with friends. I know that I try my best to email, not email, but text friends. What I've been doing is, even though I have friends in Germany, and even though I may be in Germany and it might be, they might be asleep, I'll try and text them. And then when they wake up, they'll text me. Even when I'm asleep, and when I wake up, I'll have a text to answer and reply to. So that's what I've been doing with a lot of my friends. So you can do that, or you can just get out and call them. Just a regular call. But stay active socially. That helps with the cabin fever for sure. So do something that you love that you haven't done in a while. I think that's very important. Express your creative side, get back to art, playing that instrument you haven't played in a while, those kind of things. I know for a lot of people, being creative isn't very important, and I think it is. But the thing that doesn't get me is that people don't understand. I think everything, this is my opinion, not everybody will agree with this, but I think everything that you do can be something creative. A lot of people don't see that, but I definitely do see that. No matter what you do, you can be creating burgers in McDonald's. That is still a creative aspect, and you should look at it as an art. And I think if we look at everything that we do as an art, we'll enjoy it. I used to have a chef that used to tell me, when I first began as a cook, as a prep cook, I would have to cut up like 3 50-pound bags of potatoes or onions to prep for the chef. That was the job of the prep cook. You prep things for the chef so the chef doesn't have to, and it's true, the chef is very busy. He shouldn't have to cut his own onions, he shouldn't have to cut his own potatoes, he should not have to cut his own carrots. So that's the job of the prep cook. So when I first started, I'm glad that I had this great chef that told me this too. He said, I know you got 3 50-pound bags of potatoes, you have 3 50-pound bags of onions, 50-pound bag of carrots, and you have to go cut this all up. This was in a French restaurant, so things are very petite, right? Small in French restaurants. So you had to do a lot of cutting. And he said to me, make it a game. When you make life a game, it's never boring as far as I'm concerned. So he told me make it a game. Look at the clock. Or if you have a stopwatch, start the potatoes, start your stopwatch on, cut it. When you're done with the potatoes, look. Okay, let's just say it took you 30 minutes to do that. You try to beat that time next time, and you try to beat that. And then if you beat that time, you try to beat that time, and you try to beat that time. And that, I promise you, will make life very interesting, guys, when you look at things that way. Rubia, thank you for joining the show. How are you today? So let's see, what else we got? Keep some me time for yourself. That's important. There's no me and team, right, guys? So, but in case you could be helping your team by taking some me time, believe it or not, you could be helping your team. Give me a second, Rubia. Give me 1 second. Let me finish my intro, and I'll be right there to talk with you. So, you can, the ways to help with your me time is to meditate. If you have a problem, I tell you guys this a lot. If you have a problem staying in the meditation, your mind wanders during a meditation, do a guided meditation. That's what the guide is there for, to guide you and to help you stay focused through the meditation. Or you can do like my buddy Marcus from the Angel app. My buddy Marcus from the Angel app, he likes to do yoga, and so do I. So you can do yoga to kind of get into that me time for yourself, so that you don't go stir crazy or have any cabin fever or any island fever. That's one thing you can do. Okay, get your push-ups on. You can get your push-ups on. That's right, guys. You can work out. You can exercise. Studies have shown that people who exercise regularly are less prone to anxiety than people who do not exercise. So remember that, guys. And if you are in a situation where you can't go outside, don't let that stop you from exercise. You can grab, hey, Tamara, thank you for joining the show. You can grab almost anything around you and start to exercise. So don't let the fact that you're indoors keep you from exercising. The next thing you can do is you can Netflix and chill out, guys. Not every minute of every day is spent at home has to be planned, okay? You don't have to plan every minute at home, guys. Give yourself time to rest. Look for constructive ways to relax. One way is to enjoy a great film. So if you write in the comments of any of our inspirational posts, I want to watch a film, thebullyexposed.com will give you a code that you can enjoy their newest film, Dear Bully, absolutely for free. Okay, we'll DM you the code. So all you got to do is just write, I want to watch a film in any of our inspirational posts, guys, and you can then enjoy Dear Bully absolutely free. So be sure to do it. Tamara, have you seen Dear Bully yet? Because if you haven't, let me know. Okay, so let's go through that again. One way to keep yourself from getting cabin fever, okay, is take walks. Okay, like I said, I'm taking 2 walks a day now to keep insane. Take bubble baths with Epsom salt. Shave your face. I'll be doing that. You can spend time outdoors. Tamara says you haven't. Okay, I'm going to send you the code, Tamara. But Tamara, I got to be fair. So Tamara, just write in one of our posts, I want to see a film. Any one of our posts, just write, I want to see a film. In the comment section, not, on any other posts. Not on this one, guys, on any of our posts. Because this will disappear as soon as we get out of this. So, stay on track with your routine. Maintain your social life. Not a physical social life, guys, because we really can't be socializing physically, but maintain a virtual social life can keep your mind sane. Do something that you love that you haven't done in a while. If you play an instrument, guys, if you love to paint, if you love to be creative in some way, go back to that. This is the time to do it. Save some me time for yourself, right, guys, by doing meditation, guided meditations, or yoga. There's your me time. Get your push-ups on. Exercise, guys. Remember, hello, Danielle. Thank you for joining the show. Remember, guys, studies have shown that people who exercise regularly are less prone, to anxiety than people who do not exercise. So be sure to get your push-ups on, dudes. All right, be sure to stay there. And then Netflix and chill. So like I said, if you write in any one of our comments on any of our inspirational posts, I want to see the film, we will send you our newest film, Dear